Pitești?
You know, there are 2 points of view. One is the political intention, and the other one is this eternal fight between good and evil. So, because we are young people, we have some principles, we are very faithful, and the spiritual opposition perhaps is more important than the material opposition. The evil part, they know exactly where to hit. And so they try to destroy our soul, to destroy our connection, our trust to one another. And they succeed to do individual from each of us, not a person, an individual. By torture, by isolation, by killing us, by by pressure, until we felt that we are losing our mind. Many of us died. Many of us became mad. But in some of us, the good triumphed.
The prisoners of Pitești endured sleepless nights, beatings, starvation, psychological torture, and profanities against their Orthodox Christian beliefs.
Spațiul carceral cel mai cumplit și fără discuție că a fost Piteștiul, camera 1 subsol la Pitești, în care am stat 6 luni de zile sub teroare. Am stat 1 an de zile în camera asta, dar 6 luni numai sub teroare. Pentru că în afară de bătăile acestea, mai erau cu totul altceva, Doamne, erau eforturile la care eram supuși. Eforturile erau extraordinare. În ce constau aceste eforturi? Trebuia să facem manejul pe jos, în 4 labe și să înconjurăm spațiul dintre priciuri. Cât o oră, 2, 3, 4, până când cădeai jos. Și când cădeai jos, torționarii stăteau, colegii noștri de fapt, stăteau în jurul nostru cu ciomezile și stăteau cu piciorul sau cu ciomagul să mergi mai departe. Și acest manej simplu a fost mai ușor de suportat, dar a fost altceva, a fost manejul dublu sau cu sarcină. Adică trebuia să porți în spate pe unul, tot așa, 1, 2, 3, 4 ore, asta nu mai conta. Sau deci un efort extraordinar. Sau somnul nu era supravegheat, trebuia să dormi într-o anumită poziție. Ori această poziție, în general, în timpul somnului,
nu ți-o poți controla.
Un grup muscular, așa, care îți menține poziția, la un moment dat obosesc, pentru că sunt niște fenomene fiziologice. Și obligatoriu în timpul somnului, fiecare om la 5 minute, 20 de minute trebuie să-și schimbe poziția, ca să intre alt grup de musculi în funcție ca să-ți mențină poziția. Ori noi nu aveam voie să facem nici acest lucru. Sau bătăile la tălpi. Erau teribile, pentru că te puneau pe prici și te băteau, ți făceau cu rândul până când se rupea ciomagul acela. Sau altceva, culcări. Eu am făcut 1000 de culcări. Au stat lângă mine și 1000 de culcări. Și eram 3. Eu eram cel mai mic, erau al doilea și al treilea lângă mine. Culcările trebuia să le faci de sus, să te dai drumul jos, nu pe mâini. De sus să te dai pe cement. Al doilea peste mine, al treilea peste mine. După ce făceam 100, treceam și schimbam. Am făcut 1000 de culcări. Și după ce am făcut 1000 de culcări, m-au întins pe prici și m-au bătut 3 inși până când s-au obosit ei.
Because many of the prisoners were of the Orthodox faith, they were forced to reenact the liturgy. Profanities replaced liturgical words, and human feces were substituted for Holy Communion. But perhaps the worst tortures of Pitești were the betrayal of friends. After months of severe punishment, Romanian prisoners were promised freedom if they would help to re-educate a fresh group of younger inmates. Romanians were now torturing Romanians.
On 6th of December started everything with a shock. With a shock, that was a physical torture, that we were under the bed all within 5 minutes, full of blood and everything. But that is nothing. That is bearable. I knew that spring came, and Easter came, and Palm Sunday and everything. for what they were doing there. They took the prisoners and they played some play, so to say, liturgically, because all of them were Orthodox. And this was not done by the official officers of the prison. They put the students to torture each other, because that was the method.
They turned them against each other?
They took one group who disappeared for half a year, and they came completely brainwashed, and they said, we don't want to die in prison. They promised to them, if you do this, you will be liberated. That was a lie, because nobody was liberated. And they put them to torture their own colleagues in prisons.
You mentioned that part of this was trying to steal the soul, or part of it was trying to turn your friends against one another.
Yes.
Was this through physical torture or more of mental things?
They started always by physical torture.
They started with physical
Absolutely,
torture?
Yeah, absolutely. So they succeeded to terrorize us, to frighten us. And afterwards they start with moral pressure, but always they accompanied the moral pressure with physical pressure. We were obliged to denounce everything.
And there was a position, a special physical position, in which you remember everything. This was the position. 6 months I was there.
You would just have to sit there?
Exactly. What was the strength, their point? To keep yourself at the limit between normal and abnormal. And nobody can stay here, you know.
How does one live in such terror and fear and not literally go insane?
Many became insane. Many committed suicide. Many died because of tortures. But when this torture stopped, we started to recover little by little. We need years to recover, you know. Today, driving the car, if a policeman stopped me, I felt all the terror rebirthed in me, in myself, you know. Somewhere in my side, very deeply, this terror still exists.